Today I'm going to summarize the most complete list of tips on how to get to bed earlier in history. Yes, in history, most complete one. I collected all these tips from YouTube videos, from internet posts, from Instagrams, all the social media platforms you can name. Okay, let's start. First one is that you have to have more light exposure because this is related to your circadian mechanism. Circadian, I like this word. I like this fancy word a lot. Circadian, it's related to your circadian mechanism. What's the meaning of circadian? Its Chinese translation is 节律. Okay, the second point is to set multiple alarms. I think this is a very practical tip. You can set one on 11 o'clock, 11:15, 11:30, and I think finally you can make it because all these alarms can drive you crazy. Okay, the third point is only associate bed with sleep. I find this strategy so difficult, but I think the idea behind it is good. Its theory is that okay, we associate desk with work, so when you sit beside your desk, you will start to focus on your work. And if you only do sleep on your bed, then you can naturally associate bed only to sleep. So then when you come to bed, then you just naturally fall asleep. And so what this item asks you to do is actually that no, don't watch TV or play cell phones on your bed, because then if you do that, you also associate your bed with cell phone and leisure activities like watching TV is not good. So only make the association between bed and sleep. I have to cross it because I don't think it's practical at all. Because people like me who are very poor, we don't have sofa, so we do most of things on our bed. So no, it's not practical. Okay, so then the real third point is to avoid stressful activities, avoid too much blue light or screen time before bedtime. Blue light. I think the concept of blue light is. Sorry, it's not blue night. It's blue light. It's blue light. I think this concept is so popular. So even like our regular glasses have a blue filter, because the hypothesis behind it is that because the blue light is associated with sunlight, which can make you not good for your eyes and can make you feel that it's still daylight. So I think the hypothesis behind it is also associated with circadian 节律. Yeah. Okay, screen time. Why do we have to have as for the point on avoiding the screen time, is also related to the idea that we should minimize the exposure of blue light in the evening. However, there's one more layer of reasoning here, is that you don't want to giving too much, make your brain feel too excited, because if you like watch a movie before bedtime, and what if it's an action movie, which is very exciting, or if it's a live action 爱情动作片, so which can make you feel very arousing. Yeah, maybe arousing. So it's not good for your brain, and it's not good for you to feel sleepy and want to go to bed. Okay, the fourth one is to avoid any kind of caffeine. Avoid any kind of caffeine. Yeah, so caffeine is not good, and it said that okay, the coffee can make you awake for several hours, but the residues of the caffeine can stay in your body for longer time, which will actually make you much much what kind of thing. I can't find the right words to say it. Can make you actually can have a longer effect on your body and on your sleep than you can imagine. Okay. The fifth one is to create some kind of bedtime routine or setting up the morning joy ritual. I like this idea. I got this idea from a YouTuber. It said, I think this one is very routine. It's just very, everybody does it, like create some time, a kind of bedtime routine. But this one, setting up the morning joy ritual, I think this is good. That YouTuber, he set up a whole set of like a morning joy rituals. For example, he like before going to bed at night, he will set up a table. On the table, he will put a massage gun and put some, how do I say, a book, a meditation notebook, something like that. So so next day, like when he was on his bed, then he have expectations on the morning ritual, because I was let me get up, let me wake up, then I will have enough time for the meditation and for all the joy, like for the massage, for all the joyful enjoyment. Okay, this one is done, and let's look at the item 6 is appropriate napping during the day. So not too long. The nap should not be too long, but maybe just half an hour, which can make you energetic in the daytime, and actually it's good for your evening sleep. Because if you are exhausted or overtired, then actually it's more difficult for you to fall asleep. Okay, and the last one, but not the least one, is a little bit carbohydrate before bedtime. So this is associated with biochemistry. It said, okay, if you have a little bit carbohydrate, and then it can how to say 刺激? I forgot this word. It can 刺激. It can make your brain, not brain, it's like body can synthesize 五羟色胺. I don't know how to say it in English. 五羟色胺, and it can make you feel very, how to say that word? I feel you, give you peace, not peace now, a feeling of satisfaction, so that you will feel so joyful, not peacefully joyful, a peaceful joy, so which can make you 心情舒畅, then you can fall asleep much more quickly. That's all for today. See you next time.